Currently, as we're speaking right now, they've literally fired so much people. They are literally constantly firing so much people from all of these jobs, especially places like restaurants and fast food restaurants and whatnot. Basically, yeah, newsflash. We're literally living in that age that you've always imagined as a kid. See, you can remember living as a child and you'd imagine, I wonder what the future would look like. And you would always like imagine like that there's robots and there's flying cars and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's practically already here. So basically, there's literally robots, like actual robots that are designed to work in these restaurants and fast food places and whatnot. So basically, they are literally taking over the jobs. So people don't need to have jobs anymore. Literally, no one needs to employ human beings anymore because, well, at least for the time being right now, they still do. But as it continues to advance and everything, as we're literally seeing it advance rapidly, I want to say like within 3 to 4 years, trust me, it's going to be crazy. So basically, they're literally hiring robots, basically. Well, not hiring, but they're basically making robots. Well, companies make robots and then they send it and they ship it to these like fast food places and whatnot and different workplaces. So that way people no longer have to work, and the robots are actually like artificially intelligent, so they actually know exactly how to do the job, exactly how to speak to the customers, exactly how to take proper orders and not mess it up, and everything is literally programmed within them. So that's literally what's going on. So within a few years, nobody is even gonna need to have a job anymore. You're not gonna need to have. And basically, AI is just here to make the rich richer and then the poor people even more poor, right? It's that simple. The rich get richer and the poor people get even more poor. Why? Because poor people would stand and watch this happen and be like, oh, okay, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to just continue just wasting time, and I'm going to just go home and be on TikTok for even more hours. Instead of actually saying, you know what? I actually have to do something about it. Because if I don't get my stuff in order fast, then I'm going to be a victim of this and I'm literally going to fail. I'm going to get my job. I'm going to get fired and have a damn robot work in my position. And you don't have to pay a robot. That's exactly why people are going to get fired. Human beings are going to get fired because robots are even cooler. Who doesn't want to go to a restaurant where a real life freaking robot actually walks up to them, actually talks to them, actually takes their order? The robot doesn't have emotions, so it's not going to be in a bad mood as a human would be, and it's just going to be so nice and polite. And then you just say, hey, I want so, I want this, I want to drink this, I want to eat this. And then the robot is like, okay, I'll fix that for you right now. And then the robot goes, fixes it up, or even at least tells. I don't think they have it to where the robot actually cooks yet, but basically the robot carries the information, tells the chef, and then the chef cooks your meal, the robot brings it for you. It's literally that simple. Literally, right? And so much of people, like literally, I'm talking about literally hundreds of thousands of people have literally been fired. Literally hundreds of thousands of people have been fired, literally within the space of a few months. That simple. Boom, just go home, you got fired. And now a robot is in your position, and a robot doesn't. And it's not even the robot is there making money. Because now, why companies are going to rather hire a robot? Because not only is it smarter or more efficient, but also because you don't have to pay a damn robot. It's a robot. It works for you, and it works for you for free. So do you think a manager of a business or establishment is literally going to hire a human being to do the job what a robot already can do, and not having to pay money to a human being? They don't have to pay money to a robot. They literally just basically get these companies pay a few amount of money, right, that they make from their company or business, whatever, or a restaurant, and then they pay this to these companies that specify in AI and whatnot, and then those companies make the robots and everything, design it exactly how the manager wants it or the owner of the business, and then sends it to them, and then they literally just have the robot working, and they never ever have to send out a paycheck a day in their life. All the money that the restaurant makes goes completely to them, and just like restocking or whatever the case may be, right? And maybe to the chef for the while, only for the time being, until it develops even more, and then even robots can now cook, which they're gonna obviously be able to cook 10 times better than human beings. That's just how they're obviously gonna get designed, right? So this should alarm you. You need to get rich now. You need to get your own business now. And literally, trust me, I'm gonna be totally blunt. School isn't gonna help you. Getting a degree isn't gonna help you. Going to university is not gonna help you. Literally. And with that being said, peace. But that's for another video though. You'll see.